Greetings, everybody. So, we were put on a project to interact with an entrepreneur, and I might say that was a fruitful one. So, the entrepreneur which we get in touch with uh, was Mr. Sandeep Ajit Shatru Verma. To tell something more about him, he is a marketer turned filmmaker and the co-founder of Film Board Technologies Private Limited, which is based in Maharashtra. He is an alum of BITS Pilani. So he started with a consultation from a friend. So this idea of his entrepreneurship was fueled by his interest in this field, and the opportunities, the innovations, and differentiation were actually in the way of his success story. This innovative venture of his does not only makes filmmakers and producers life easy by providing them the things which are necessary for them to work on, but also removes all the hindrances which causes them to maximize their output. It was this was never thought of before, and this is a new thing which his team and he and his team are doing. So now for the further, my teammates will continue.
Embarking on the path of entrepreneurship is a bold and exhilarating endeavor, one that promises the prospect of creating something meaningful and impactful. However, the journey is not without its share of trials and tribulations. From financial hurdles and fierce competition to regulatory intricacies and the perpetual need for innovation, the life of an entrepreneur is a constant balancing act. In this note, we delve into some of the key challenges that Sandeep Sir often encountered on his quest to turn his visions into successful ventures. Understanding and addressing these challenges is essential for anybody ready to take the plunge into the world of entrepreneurship. Initially, when he started his journey, naturally his innovation disrupted a chain of events, a chain of functioning, which was good as well as detrimental to some, wherein the industry absolutely rejected the idea, in his words, tried to throw him out. As it would cut down the haphazard and unnecessary money movement, this would, and in turn, it would result in less corruption. At the same time, he mentioned there were people in the industry who welcomed them, so the challenges were equally balanced, which helped him embark on this unconstitutional idea. I would now further ask my friend to continue.
To understand the motivations of Mr. Sandeep behind this entrepreneurial journey, I think we should have a look for his interest and working history. He worked with ITC as an advertisement creator, and while working, he came across many instances where he felt that the work would have been better with the lesser budget and the time that was being invested. And while working only, he identified the fields where improvement could be made and worked for it to make it better. He also said that wearing suits doesn't make oneself professional. According to him, the most professional one could be is when we start respecting time and stick to the deadlines that is being given. That is to say, if we took up a work that was agreed to finish within 10 days, it's our problem that how we finish it. But respecting the deadline is a must. And he also said that he found severe lack of this respect of time in India. His business model is unique and has been pioneered in India. He has received invitations from his acquaintances to expand globally. As till date, there has been no such intermediary that is available in across countries, and they are afraid that this business model could be copied. Now, I would like to invite my friends to for the rest.
Okay, yes. So, I mean, with respect to the life lessons learned by Mr. Sandeep Adishatru Verma, he told us that, I mean, we have to see that we commit to our cause, and a lot of sacrifices had to be made on our way, I mean, through our entrepreneurial journey. And also that, I mean, success won't come, I mean, immediately. And we should not always hanker after money, and we should see that our goals are met. I mean, whatever is our vision. And our entrepreneur goals must be the most important thing in our lives. And yeah, we have to strive towards it. And yeah, sometimes compromises have to be made, and we have to be, I mean, submissive to the ones higher, or to reach our goals. And we, although if we are more capable of the other party, we must look that we are advancing in our career. And yeah, so we face a lot of challenges. Constantly face challenges, and we must know, I mean, how to overcome them with effectual entrepreneur skills. So to find the right people to collaborate, and also to partner with, is the biggest event in our life, as he told with his partner, Mr. Rajesh. And yeah, that's the biggest event of his entrepreneurial journey. And yeah, to pull up their skill sets and make it work, and to successfully achieve within the vision that have set forward. And yeah, to think originally is is most important to an entrepreneur. And also to understand yourself, and be yourself. And although being original is essential, we have to, I mean, have some reference points with which we relate to the industry, and that is most important in order to relate, I mean, to the corporate world. And also yeah, to find the best attributes about yourself, to be very self confident, and with given all your faults and eccentricities. Yeah, that is also very important. Okay, now I mean, pass over to my friend for the rest of the session.
Okay. I'll be telling the contrast between entrepreneurial and corporate journey of the entrepreneur. In the corporate setting, the entrepreneur experiences a provocative boss who challenges him in unconventional ways. This can stimulate growth by pushing the individual out of their comfort zone. At one instance, his boss gave him a challenge to make an ad with his own money, which he delivered while incurring his own loss. That challenge exemplifies the risk distribution in the corporate world. The entrepreneur incurs the financial risk, but the situation is partly mitigated by the corporate structure. Also, during his corporate journey, uh, there was a certain stability due to established processes, resources, and a support system which he had. While in his entrepreneurial journey, he faces a lot of sacrifices, often in terms of personal time, financial security, and comfort. This is in contrast to the corporate environment where employees may not have the same level of personal investment and ownership. In conclusion, the entrepreneurial journey is characterized by personal risk, courage, sacrifice, and emphasis on the idea's significance. On the other hand, the corporate journey often involves structured environment, risk distribution, accountability within a hierarchy, and adherence to established processes. The scenarios highlighted are some of the instances that he shared with us. Thank you. Thanks. Now I'll invite my friend to explain further.
So I would be concluding the interview. So firstly, I would like to compliment Sandeep sir that he was quite straightforward. He was very interactive throughout the interview, and he himself told us many things that we did have to ask too many questions about. So, secondly, I would tell that he was, despite being associated with film industry, he was very quite blunt, and he simply called Bollywood a copycat industry, and this was, I think, the highlight of uh, the interview. Then he explained the importance of being arrogant, and he told that how being arrogant had helped him, and how, and he credited his arrogance towards his success, and he himself told us that you should be arrogant to achieve something in life. Then he also explained how you should keep your critics near you, and you should probably rent a flat uh, rent a flat near your house or something, so that they can continuously help you to grow. And I like this part very much. And he also, and when we asked about him about any particular skill that you would that an entrepreneur would possess, so he was like that there is nothing like he would recommend that there is a particular skill you should have. Everyone is unique and should be, and basically the most important part is the mindset that will help you. So thank you.
So after this interaction, we actually agreed that entrepreneurs are made and they're not born. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you for this
Thank you.
project. Yeah, we learned a lot, and
Thank you
thank
to all the viewers for
thank
watching.
Yeah,
you,
thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.